Let's now travel to Khan's digital world. This will be hosted by an internationally popular and renowned personality, Dr. Badrul Khan. Today, Dr. Khan's guest is a good-looking gentleman by the name of Dr. Reggie Smith III. He hails from Berkeley College. Together, these two gentlemen are caught in a discussion on online education. Let's see.
Welcome to Khan's Digital World. Today, we're going to talk about online education, one of the most critical elements of digital world. And for that, we have Dr. Reggie Smith. He is the Chair Emeritus for United States Distance Learning Association. And the purpose of today's discussion is to see how historically Black colleges and universities are partnering with United States Distance Learning Association to advance online education. And I also been aware that White House has blessing for this initiative. Welcome, Dr. Reggie Smith. And
thank you.
I'm so happy to have you here. Can you please share with us about this initiative?
Sure. The initiative really starts on behalf of the United States Distance Learning Association, where we are working with historically Black colleges and universities to really engage the online learning space. We have done a number of initiatives to really include those institutions, expand participation in online education, to include engaging the White House initiative for historically Black colleges and universities.
How many colleges are there, and which part of the United States they are all located?
There are 107 institutions. They are normally north and swing down towards the south. So they're not necessarily on the west coast of the United States, but north and southern area of the United States. And so those institutions graduate some of the top students. Their primary focus was African Americans and graduating them, most of them being founded after the Civil War, a few before there, but they also graduate a wide, diverse population of students beyond just African Americans.
And I know that you are one of the product of one of those historically Black colleges and universities, which is Lincoln College in Pennsylvania. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The first historically Black college and university, Lincoln University, founded in 1854.
So with USDLA, which is United States Distance Learning Association, and what kind of initiatives going on with these colleges and universities?
Well, what we have done in the past few years have included really inviting the prior executive director for the initiative out, Dr. John Wilson, who is actually the current president for Morehouse out of Atlanta, to really explain to our audience and our association and members the role of historically Black colleges and universities. We've also engaged those institutions with our quality certification program, which has 120 elements. It's a accreditation level effort to really lend quality to those institutions. And the first HBCU in the country was Norfolk State University to achieve that certification, and probably about a year and a half after was Bethune-Cookman University, which really just adds an additional rigor to the programs that they execute, make sure that the students receive a quality education, and also they apply best practices in concert with the United States Distance Learning Association.
So this online education, they have incorporated into their curriculum.
Yes.
And they're doing good with that, I guess.
Excellent, excellent.
And you also mentioned that you did work with the White House for this initiative, and I know they have their blessing on this. And can you talk about that a little bit, your involvement with that? And
yeah, what we've done is I've made an effort to really engage the White House initiative for historically Black colleges and universities as far as attending their conferences and providing opportunities and webinars and opportunities to engage and understand the online market, and especially when it comes to current students and also to alumni, where you can really take advantage of online education to provide retraining and retooling of those alum to engage the workforce. So we've done a number of workshops with them. I tend to attend probably every event that they host, and really on behalf of the association extend our hand to make sure that if there are any questions, they can feel comfortable with coming to us, asking those questions. We can provide the feedback. We've provided reports to the White House on the broad scope of online education, not just one sector, whether it's community colleges or whether it's K-12. We've really tried to add color to the discussion to show how broad workforce, as far as corporate, as far as government, as far as higher ed. So we take that discussion with those to those historically black colleges and institutions. And we also attending those colleges, I'm working to try to carve out a track so that we can highlight technology and what's happening, whether it's digital repositories, whether it's online learning, whether it's the content, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Google. It's really taking advantage of everything, including mobile access, to best serve those students and the needs of those institutions, their students, their faculty, and their alum, and the country as a whole.
So I'm so happy to know that these historically black colleges and universities are taking advantage of these online learning technologies and to advance their education.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say to other colleges and universities in the world that can use these technologies?
Absolutely. The time is now really to engage with our association. We're a 501c, so we have a vested interest in your success, and also really work with us to show how this technology can really advance your institution. Feel free to reach out to us at USDLA.org, and we will continue the discussion and provide the tools and resources that you need.
Well, you heard online education is most important for digital world, and I'm so glad to see these historical black colleges and universities are partnering with United States Distance Learning Association to advance this initiative. Until next time, you have a wonderful time. Thank you.